What does that sound, you ask?
Welcome to the Rec Show podcast, a show dedicated to beatmakers around the world. Kick back, relax with the host Gldnmnd.
Give me your shit. Give me your shit. All of your shit.
Yo, peace and love, peace, love, light, prosperity. What's going on, everybody? I go by the name of Gldnmnd, and welcome to another episode of The Rec Show. We are on episode number 27, man. Yo, this year has been crazy, man. I hope I can get to episode 30 before the end of the year. That's the plan, man. So yeah, I got some things in the works, but yo, thank y'all for vibing with me, man. If you subscribe to this podcast on Apple and Bandcamp, I appreciate you, man. Go ahead, leave a comment. Who you would want next on the show? You know what I mean? Because I check the comments almost every day, so let me know, man. I appreciate the feedback, and thank y'all for vibing with me one more time. But in the meantime, we have another guest with me today. He goes by the name of f0rMnt, and he's from the country of Vancouver, British Columbia, man. So, yo, I think this is my first beat maker from that area of the world. So I'm honored to have him on the show, honored to be playing his music. I'm honored that we can get to know this individual a little bit more, and stay tuned, man. We're going to hear his music in a little bit, hear his words, and we're going to go from there, man. So I'll be back, man. Make sure you're taking care of your mentals and your chicken, all right? Peace and love, yo.
Hey, this is f0rMnt, and you're checking out The Rec Show with the one and only Gldnmnd.
Mr. Gldnmnd, and you are listening to The Rec Show with my man, Gldnmnd.
Welcome back, man. That last track was called Coaster, and the track before that was Threads, man. Told y'all, man, this is a good vibe, man. I'm feeling it already, yo. So, listen, man. Let's get into the interview part of this show. And f0rMnt, can you do me a favor and, like, for beatheads that might be asleep, please introduce yourself, what your name means, who you are, and how you even created the name, man.
I'm a beatmaker, producer, and guitar teacher based out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. The name f0rMnt is just a spin on the musical term, which is distinctive frequency components of the acoustic signal. In most of my music, I try to use some kind of vocal elements or even a vocal-like instrument melody, so f0rMnt fit.
Yo, that's dope, man. So listen, yo, how did you begin your journey into lo-fi, down tempo, the chill vibe music production? And then, like, do you have any background in live instrumentation or, you know, band, all that type of stuff? Like, where'd you get your start from with music, man?
This particular stop in my musical journey I feel best represents and brings together many of my influences. The low fidelity aspect to me can bring together so many great genres of the past. My main instrument is guitar, with rock, jazz, and classical training, as well as some background in composition and orchestration.
Yo, this your boy T. You checking out the Rec Show with Gldnmnd.
So yo, f0rMnt, man, yo, what goes on in your mind as you hear samples or records that you want to sample and use in your production? Because like your production style feels like lo-fi, trip-hop, down-tempo, chill, all at the same time, my guy. Like, it's dope. So, because if I was into like psychedelics, I'd be like, I would take a psychedelic to this music. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But but I can't do that. So I'm just saying, if I was into psychedelics or anything like that, man, I would take it to this because it's just so chill and laid back, man.
The blank canvas for me is the inspiration usually. Starting with a set of chords that invoke some sort of vibe, then spending the time to get the beat just right. The beat is king, so I spend most of the time making sure this is moving. Sometimes everything seems to come so fast after that, it's almost overwhelming, so focus is key in seeing it through, usually with not much interruption. I usually like to take, put it down if it's slowing like that. It's usually a mix of live instruments and sound samples. Part of my style is bringing in some of the more ambient electronic element, which is probably a tip of the hat to bands like Boards of Canada, who use so many, experimental electronic elements and acoustic instruments over these like crazy, dirty, saturated hip-hop beats. That type of fearlessness and rawness in the recordings is still an endless inspiration to me. Probably where the trippy, psychedelic vibe comes into play.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, that psychedelic feel, man. But, so, what DAWs or analog machines do you use to create your music? Why those particular ones? Like, for anybody that's ever trying to figure out a reason to get a specific DAW, that's why I asked this question. So.
I record and mix in Ableton Live mainly. Session View in Live is a great sketchpad for me, especially the live looping element along with the samplers. Once I've fleshed out the basic form, I usually finish everything off in Live's arrangement view. For been using Live since version 6, and it's still such a creative, inspiring recording program for me.
Yo, this is Corden Jock. She's checking out the Rec Show with my homie Gldnmnd.
Yo. Hey, that track before that, man, was Shoelaces, man. Right now you're listening to Shook. And then the track before that, on the first part of the interview, was Shade, man. So, hey, man, check out his Bandcamp. Check out his Spotify. Check out his SoundCloud, all that type of stuff, man. But go directly to Bandcamp, man. That's where you get it. That's where you get it all, man. You directly support the artist, man. And we just had a Bandcamp Friday, so go support, man. He's doing something different with his, yo. And I support it, man. So listen, yo, f0rMnt, man, check it. What are some things or some habits that help raise your mood for music creation? Like video games, music, meditation, exercises. What brings up the inspiration to create music?
Sometimes it's moving about in the world and the everyday interactions with people that set the mood for creativity with me, whether it's positive or negative. That consonance or dissonance can play out in music. Musically, inspiration-wise, probably anything from B.O.C. to The Roots to John Coltrane. I like it all. Throwing in a thought-provoking movie or documentary and some, great photography. It's not hard to find inspiration these days, so a good conversation would be just the right kind of inspiration.
I feel you, yo. So just like living regular life, man. And I do watch the documentaries and stuff like that. The music documentaries, they're really big and good. YouTube is a good place to find inspiration and stuff like that. But so let me ask you this: what are basically you craft singles for the masses, right? So if anybody goes to your Bandcamp, they see you crafting singles, not albums. So I just thought that was like a way different approach. Because some people do continuous, complete bodies of work, like myself and other people, but you took a different approach. So, like, why that approach? And then, like, what were your muses when you created these beats that we're listening to right now? You know?
I find releasing songs with a single approach to be quite liberating, actually. Although, I'm not against the full-length album approach either. The single approach to me, from song to song, each one being its own little time capsule. It's just being open and embracing every experience to me, good or bad, that brings about these tracks. Taking it all in and giving it back through my music.
Love y'all, this is T.Einself, and you're now tuned in to the Rec Show with my man's Gldnmnd.
Yeah, yo, hey man, that Faded track is, it's definitely a bop, man. I know y'all feeling that, yo. And the track before that was called Shook, man. All of this, yo, on his Bandcamp, man. Shoelaces was before that. Shade, yo, man. So listen, yo, man, you're, I don't know how old you are, right? So I asked this question just because I may have a 8-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 30-year-old, a 45-year-old, 60-year-old saying, hey, like they may be down on themselves because they want to start something like being a beat maker or a music producer, and just to be like, they don't have that inspiration or that thing to push them to do this thing. So that's why I'm asking this question. And now that you're a little bit older, you can look back on it. What advice would you give the younger you when you first started making beats? And then what's your take on artists being creative and still holding down the job simultaneously, like a lot of us are doing?
I think one bit of advice that I've given my younger self would be to spend less time on the goal of being technically perfect and work more on emoting and moving the listener. You can disarm somebody with the way in which you just deliver the notes, so sometimes that gets lost in the pursuit of trying to be, perfect. Fortunate to have my main job as a guitar instructor, so I have a pretty creative 9 to 5, so to speak. Slowly getting things back on track after this pandemic, so if you're looking for some guitar lessons, hit me up.
Yo, I know it's a lot of, like Chillhop, lo-fi individuals looking for loops, loop packs, and stuff like that, man. So, yo, anybody that needs any instrumentation help, man, check out my guy f0rMnt, man. Hit him up on the socials at f0rMnt. That's on Instagram and that's on Twitter as well, man. So check them out, man. So listen, man, who are your beatmaker, music production, like superheroes? Yeah.
The beat-making superheroes. Man, there's so many. So much inspiration. Can't leave out Dilla for beats. And the Roots were huge for me. Eric Badu always gets, my attention. Gotta mention Hendrix, Jeff Beck, most of the jazz greats like Joe Pass or Barney Kessel, Wes Montgomery for guitar. Sonically, I'm a huge Boards of Canada fan for beats and electronic.
Yo, so what is the beat maker music production scene like in Vancouver, British Columbia, right? Because I just want to know, like, is there a scene? Do y'all hook up? Do y'all connect on socials? Do y'all have beat competitions, beat battles, all that type of stuff?
Not too tapped in the beat making scene out here in Vancouver. Not really a analog drum machine beat maker in the pure sense. The guys that can do it well are inspiring for sure. I'd like to mess around with it someday, so I'll have to get on Koala Sampler one of these days. There's a great beat maker out here that has some really cool vids up on Twitter. Caravello, I think his name is. Some crazy bouncy beats, and of course there's the Count, always making waves out in T-Dot. Pretty inspiring seeing stuff from guys like DiBiase and U4 and all the Twitter fam.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to check them out, man. But yeah, good response to that, man. Yo, what do you think about, like, how do you think artists such as yourself can benefit from total control over your music and its distribution? Like, blockchain is allowing for more artists, digital artists, music artists. A lot of things are about to change because of blockchain technology. So what do you think about that, man?
Independent artists deserve the respect for their work, and being compensated for that is just not being delivered with record labels. I think what's exciting is for the future is the transition to the blockchain for artists. The things like the NFT industry has so much great potential for musicians and artists alike. Rebuilding the model of royalties and, having the artists be, a collective and decentralized, I think is the only way for it to be, fair and transparent for the artists to make a living. the idea of sort of fan involvement, or, royalty percentages, which gives the artist exposure and helps the fans, be a part of the experience, is an exciting sort of concept, new model for the future, especially like with projects like Audius, Rocky, Opulus, helping the artists to take back control of their work. It's about time. So, really looking forward to like seeing how that's going to be growing on the blockchain.
Word. Yo, I've been trying to tell people, like, platforms like Audius, Bandcamp will come up eventually. There's other sites that not coming to my brain right now, but blockchain is about to change the way we do things, man, and a little bit more respect on the craft, all right, on the skills that people possess, putting entertainment out there in the world for the masses. But last question, man. So what should the internets be looking out for from f0rMnt on the remainder of 2021 into 2022? And likewise, what do you have on the horizon, and how can people tap into you? Let them know, man.
Well, in the near future, I'll hopefully continue to release tracks on a more frequent basis. Maybe do some interesting collabs with a few talented and inspiring artists. And, learning about how I can bring together more of a visual art with my music to the blockchain.
Yeah, man. So, that's what we gonna look out for, man. So I'm tapped in to f0rMnt, man. I hope y'all do too, man. Look at him on his socials. I'll drop the links in the description of the shows all the time. Their links and all that type of stuff. f0rMnt, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for gracing us with your presence and providing a soundtrack to the show. A little bit more insight to who you are. I see you all the time posting dope beats, and I just wanted to know a little bit more because I thought they was dope. So thank you again. For everybody that enjoys the show, man, if you're checking this out on Apple Podcasts, leave a comment in the description. Bandcamp, same thing, man. Leave a description, man. Let me know if I'm, just let me know, man. Let me know some feedback, and I appreciate y'all for checking it out, man. This is episode number 27 with f0rMnt. Next week is going to be another dope episode, man. Until then, take care of your mentals, take care of your chicken, count your blessings, not your problems, and I'll see y'all on another one. You dig? Pow, 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 pow.
are now listening to The Rec Show.
These lights represent every living person on the planet. The white lights are humans. And these are the mutants.
They tell like younger kids or other producers like that's cheating, you can't really accept it, but bro, like when it comes to this producing shit, you can do whatever you want.
You've been listening to the Rec Show podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Remember 3 things: believe in your music, take care of your mentals, become the best version of yourself. Until the next one, Gldnmnd signing off. Peace and love, yo.
To be the best, you got to work overtime. To be the best, you got to work overtime.
These young boys getting better. This is not like the NBA when you can retire. Like this is, you have to keep going.